Sea level rise is a measurable difference in water level over time, and directly contributing to that is, of course, climate change. So as the temperatures rise, polar ice caps melt, and slowly the water level rises all throughout the globe. And there are localized impacts of sea level rise.
In Hampton Roads, we are particularly vulnerable to coastal flooding.
The Hampton Roads region of Virginia is the second most heavily impacted region in the United States when we talk about sea level rise, after, of course, New Orleans.
We're standing here at the Hague, part of Norfolk, Virginia, which is in the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay in southeast Virginia. This area will see what we call blue sky flooding quite regularly, where there's no storm event. And so this water comes up over onto this side, water breaches the bulkhead, floods the area around it and the road behind me as well.
A lot of my research, the Virginia Institute of Marine Science, involves the development of physics-based hydrodynamic models. These models tell us where flooding is going to happen before it does, when, and for how long. But you'll see all these individual structures here, most of them near the waterfront are inundated. The information provided by NASA satellites mostly allows us to validate the accuracy of our model in terms of telling us where the flooding actually happened from space.
The maps that come out of the models are really useful at showing the depth of water throughout the city at the street level so that we can, just make better data-driven decisions around the city.
These are two standard active remote sensors.
This is an example of a pressure transducer water sensor, and what we've been trying to do is compare data like NASA satellite imagery to see how it compares to the accuracy that we're getting at the street level. So when you put it all together, it's very valuable.
One of the main applications is really trying to see, before these events happen, where it's going to be the problem areas in our communities.
Determine what roads need to be closed or intersections need to be closed when.
Where these projects should be permitted. Will this building last the 30-year life of a standard mortgage? Our models, as a representation of reality, have to be as accurate as possible. The additional information from the NASA satellites, Landsat, Aster, and MODIS, really helps us calibrate our model.
Having that regional water depth map really helps us in kind of understanding what the future day-to-day looks like in Norfolk with sea level rise.
And so better understanding sea level rise will help you decide places where you may wish to work or live in the near future. It also helps you better understand specifically what your risk is inherent, not just with flooding, but also with the changes to our climate as our world continues to change, either for the better or worse.